Hey, it's Gene. Looks like we're coming down to the wire with this takeover business. And I haven't really said where I stand on this. Sam from United People TV actually put out something this morning that I watched. I thought it was pretty well done. He actually brought up something that's very important. They talked about if the Glazers stayed on, they would be part of a different consortium that has no real power. And I think that that's a fair point to make. And they also talked about the heritage and the culture of the club if we go with the car. Now, it looks like right now, as of right now, it looks like the Qatar is in the lead. But I've got to say what I have to say. I'm 58 years old. I've been a Manchester United supporter over 50 or 40 years. And it was a very hard time trying to find the information when I was young. The first time I watched them play was in '77, I think it was, in the FA Cup final against Liverpool. And I fell in love with them then, and I found out more about the team and the history and everything about the team. I think this is a bad deal if we go to Qatar. As much as I understand everything's corporate now, and I understand that what we're looking at right now is going to be, doesn't really matter. It's not like Ratcliffe comes along and is an English person and he has all this money. Obviously, there's corporate interests in here. I just think it's the wrong move. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Manchester United should stand for more. We should be the beacon at the top of the hill saying that we are the standard. We should not allow a nation state come in to take over this team. It's going to be great. Everybody's going to be happy. It's very possible we might get Mbappe or something like that, and we're all going to be happy, and everything's going to be great on the pitch. And the value of the team will probably go high, up and up and up and up. I said it before when they decided to sell or whatever they wanted to do. I said, we'll get at least $6 billion. Of course, I was correct. We knew Manchester United is one of the biggest IPs in the history of sport. It should get the most of anybody. And I have no issue with the Glazers trying to get more money for their shit. They made the first investment. Yes, they destroyed the team. I understand this. But how Sam actually talked about this is very, very smart. We don't know exactly whether the Glazers own 60 or 69% of the team. Let's just say what Sam talked about this morning, that they own 60%. And all these other people, the other 40%, nobody hears from. So if they stayed on, that's where they would be. They have no power whatsoever. But you would actually have an Englishman leading and being the CEO of the team, instead of having a nation state taking over the team. Just because we want to win trophies, just because we want to beat City at what they're doing, doesn't make it right. And I'm going to do a longer video in the future, but right now it's pointing to that way. And I think there's a lot of there's more things here that I want to talk about, especially of the West. When I talk about the West, I'm talking about Europe, United States, Australia, that's being taken away, and our heritage is being taken away. And I want to talk in a long form about this, about what it really means. And Manchester United, even as progressive as the team is, we are involved in everything. I don't agree with all of it, and I'll talk about it in the other video. But this is not the right way to go. Just ask yourself, when Chelsea got all the money from the oil, were you happy with that? Or do you just say, well, hopefully someone comes in and buys our team? Or do you think that was bad for football? When City was acquired and they started doing well with all that money that they had, did you say that was good, and you're just waiting for somebody that was an oil guy to come in and buy the team so we would do better? Or do you say it was wrong for football? I'm telling you, if you remember what you first thought when that came on, when Sam first thing he thought about having an Englishman own Manchester United, he thought that was a good thing. You should always go for your gut instincts, and I don't think he did. I don't think a lot of other people are doing that. I don't think Mark at United Stand is doing that. They think the best thing for the team is to have all this money to come in, so we have great players they're not Englishmen, they're not UK based. There's somebody that just come in and we're going to be better from it. It takes a long time. I would rather us to come from the lowest. I'd rather buy players. I don't care where they come from at the U team and bring them up and become part of that instead of just buying players. We've been doing that for the last 10 or 12 years and hasn't done anything for us. Are we going to go out and do that again? Or are we going to have, we're just going to do more mercenary type players like Di Maria or Sanchez or something like that? I don't want that to happen. I want them to understand. I want people that play for Manchester United know what it means to play for that shirt. Now we're going to be part of everybody else. We're going to be just like City, just like Chelsea, just like PSG. It's wrong. Again, I will talk about it in a long form, but I want to get this out right now. I don't support Qatar taking this team. You guys have a good weekend. I'll talk to you. It's Monday. You guys have a good week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.